Hey everybody, JK Calloway here at JK Calloway, yay! And we got a pay-per-view coming up this Sunday. It's Fastlane, and it's possibly one of the most predictable cards in the history of ever. It's gonna be pretty clear what's going on. I usually like to do predictions, but being that this is going to be quite predictable, we're gonna lay on that fantasy booking a little thick this time. Starting off with a kickoff show match, which is a strange one to pick, no doubt. Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. These two have been kicking ass for what feels like months at this point, and I don't think they have plans for either one of them other than to face each other at Mania, so this one's probably going to be a screwy finish. I mean, maybe Andrade gets like a cheap win with a roll-up while his feet are in the ropes or something, but Andrade's probably going to win this one in screwy fashion, or there will be no winner, one or the other. But fantasy booking wise, Zelina Vega costs Andrade the match because Aleister Black comes out and wants to lay claim on Zelina Vega because they're married in real life. Sure. Kicking off the show proper will be the Women's Tag Team Championship matches. The first defense from the champions, Bayley and Sasha Banks, defending against Nia Jax and Tamina. Literally Sasha and Bayley just won it, so they're going to retain, clearly. But for fun, let's say that we finally get the Sasha and Bayley breakup. Bayley costs Sasha the match, so Nia and Tamina win, and they're the new tag champions. And then Bayley turns heel on Sasha even more and just beats the crap out of her with like a kendo stick after the match, setting up Bayley and Sasha at Mania. I would like to see that personally. I want Sasha and Bayley at Mania. Give me what I want. This is a very tag-heavy card. So up next will be the Raw Tag Team Championship match. The Revival defending against Rude and Gable, and also Aleister Black and Ricochet, because let's get them going. I think this is a good way to get Revival a win without having to beat Aleister and Ricochet, so Rude and Gable will take the loss. But again, fantasy booking time, because, you know, Revival are going to win, obviously. Come on, don't be weird. But fantasy booking wise, much like what happened with Andrade, Casey Catanzaro is going to come out and screw over Aleister Black because her and Ricochet are dating in real life. Why not? Also, James Storm will come out and beat up Chad Gable, because TNA. Up next will be the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Asuka defending against Mandy Rose. I mean, come on. Really? Asuka's winning, obviously. But what could happen is Sonya Deville costing Mandy Rose the match, and then leaving with Asuka, making Mandy Rose a babyface. And Asuka a heel. This isn't gonna happen, but I mean, if this match lasts longer than 3 minutes, I'll be shocked. This one, I think, is next, and this is a big fantasy book, actually. I don't know if this will be next. They'll probably hold it for last because it's been so long since the WWE Championship has consistently been the main event of pay-per-views. It was last time, Elimination Chamber, but that was a chamber match. But nope, this one's going to be middle of the card this time. WWE Championship, Daniel Bryan defending against Kevin Owens in a very weirdly booked storyline. Basically, Kofi got screwed out of the title match because he's Kofi, I guess, and Kevin Owens got put in because he's a better candidate by Vince McMahon. Although Vince and Kevin kicked Vince McMahon's ass not that long ago. Headbutted him for realsies, like busted his forehead open. Ugh, 70-year-old man. How about we don't headbutt 70-year-old men? Anywho, Daniel Bryan will win. Probably shenanigans by Rowan. Almost a guarantee. But here's what could happen. Kofi Kingston shows up and costs Kevin Owens the match. And then the New Day come out and they're like, dude, what are you doing? We're like, hey, Pancakes, you're being mean. We don't like mean. And then Sami Zayn comes out and he beats up the New Day. And then you've got a 3-on-3 match for Mania. The New Day versus Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. SmackDown Tag Team title match now. The Usos defending against Shane McMahon and The Miz. Does anyone give a crap about Shane McMahon and The Miz? Does anyone really care about that? Is that like getting over? Like, oh, what a heartwarming story. The Miz getting respect from his dad, which his dad's been on television a lot over the years, okay? Like, they haven't hidden the fact that his dad's super proud of him. This is not new information, so stop it. Usos will retain. Obviously, they're much better and more interesting, and just, they're really good. But what could happen? The Miz's dad jumps in the ring in the middle of a match, does a 450 splash onto Jimmy Uso. And costs the Usos the match, and Shane and Miz win. But then after the match, it's revealed that Shane is Miz's father! Oh my god! Who saw that coming? Semi-main event now. And it's the Shield against the New Shield. Let's call them the New Shield because they don't have a name. Someone online called them, what was it, the three-man bland? Which is excellent. Which is outstanding. Roman just coming back from leukemia. He's in remission, which is, I mean, awesome. Who the hell doesn't want to cheer Roman after that? Which means they're probably going to turn him heel soon. Because that's what Vince does. But the Shield will win, obviously. That one's pretty clear. They're not going to let Roman lose after the Heroes Welcome or the Heroes Return. That would just be remarkably dumb. But what could happen? Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal run to the ring and cost the Shield the match and help Drew McIntyre beat the crap out of all the other people, including his teammates, Bobby Lashley, and whoever the other guy was. I don't even know. I don't care. Baron Corbin, that's it. Yeah, him too. Who cares? The real three-man band comes out and reunites and beats everyone. And for good measure, someone comes out and crowns Drew McIntyre King of the Ring. It could happen. And the main event of the night, and I think they're going to make it the main event because they want to test the waters. If they really do want to go through with having a women's match be the main event of Mania, which they should. It's got a great story, and you've got even more time. You've got like 6 weeks to make it an even crazier, better story between the three women, Becky and Charlotte and Ronda. So they're going to test the waters here. Make sure the crowd's into it after a long show. They will be. Charlotte and Becky. It's going to be a good match. Charlotte and Becky. Becky wins. She's in the triple threat match at Mania for Ronda's Raw Women's title. I mean, they could have Ronda cost Becky the match and then put her in later. They certainly could. But the obvious and most logical choice is to have Becky win this match. Probably from some Ronda interference. Maybe Ronda beats the crap out of Charlotte this time, because then Becky wins, and then Becky's wounded, Charlotte's wounded, so Ronda can easily win at Mania. Maybe that's how they explain it. Or maybe Ronda gets on the mic and explains it. Who cares? But Becky should win this match. However, Alundra Blaze comes out and beats the piss out of all three women. Ronda's already out there. Why wouldn't she be? It's to find out who she's fighting at Mania. And she doesn't do anything. She just sits in a chair looking menacing. Just looking through her eyebrows. I'm mad. And then Alundra Blaze grabs the Raw Women's title. Throws it in the trash. Cyclical. And then they have to make a new belt. And they go back to the Divas title. Because fuck it. Women didn't really work out. According to Vince. Vince comes out and cuts this promo. Women didn't work out. We're going back to the Divas title. Now all you crazy broads, go get in bikinis. As far as my silly fantasy booking goes, this is the most realistic. So yeah, there's Fastlane for you. I mean, I made my real picks, my real predictions. They're going to happen. But let me know in the comments which one of my fantasy bookings sounds the best. Because, I mean, they're all a real possibility. I like the three-man band one personally. That's just a cool idea. I think that should happen. Yeah. Let me know what you think, what your actual predictions are, or what crazy bullshit ideas you have too in the comments. My name's JK Calloway, and we'll talk to you next time.